Hello everybody, welcome to my playthrough of Pikmin. So I'm playing the Wii version here. I'm doing this in a bit of a unique way. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard controls. I'm emulating this on Dolphin. I have the Wii version and I could capture it on there, but this is just easier and I kind of feel like it'll play better this way. So I found a profile for Dolphin mapping the mouse and keyboard controls to mapping the Wiimote controls to mouse and keyboard. So I've tried it out a little bit and it works pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and start here. So I did actually already play this for about 30 minutes. I did an episode, but it came out really terribly. So we're going to ignore that one and we're going to start fresh here. I am mostly blind on this game. I rented it when I was a kid and I played it for a little bit until I lost one of my Pikmin and I was so sad that I just didn't want to play it anymore. Like, it really stressed me out. I remember getting this like really sad like scene because I lost one of my Pikmin. So yeah, I just really didn't want to play anymore after that, and I never ended up buying the game. Once I got older and I started like collecting games, then I rebought it and I played through like maybe the first day or two, but that's about it. And of course I just played about 30 minutes of it, but the recording didn't turn out. I don't know what was happening, but like every time I would move, the screen would start violently shaking. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. I'll probably like pause about like 10 minutes in or so to go and watch it just to make sure that's not happening. So I did just see all of this stuff, but I figured out a bunch of things. So it's probably for the best anyway. So I am playing this on Dolphin, the Wii version. I am playing at 1440p with 2 times anti-aliasing, so it looks pretty smooth. The video will be in 1080p though. So my name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved Dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the Dolphin by then, no. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So pay extra attention to this 30 days here. This game does run on a time limit, so we only get so much time for a day. And at the end of 30 days, game's over. Depends, you know, what ending you get depends on how much you accomplished in those 30 days. I think that's kind of like how Stardew Valley is. I haven't actually played it, but that's kind of what I've gathered. That's probably the closest comparison I can think of. So this is what happens when I move the mouse here. It's like I'm pointing the Wiimote at the screen. This was originally a GameCube game, but it was released on the Wii with Wii Motion controls. So I need to go... There's a little thing over here for the Pikmin. There we go. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So it's kind of interesting, like he mentions he has onions on his home planet, but he's not from Earth because he mentions that the oxygen is poisonous. So where is he from? And why do they also have onions? See that the onion drop took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. So A I have as left mouse click. So there we go. so there's Pikmin. Oh, but we haven't named them that yet. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A and then throw it in the direction I point. I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and pressing down on the D-pad while pointing as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. Z, rotate camera. Yeah, okay. So I have B as the right mouse click, A is the left mouse click. Those are the most important buttons. So this is what we do. We throw the Pikmin at these little things, and then these get sucked up. They bring it back to the onion here, and then they get sucked up in the onion, and then more Pikmin sprout. And you see there's a 1 on the things here. This indicates how many Pikmin we need in order to grab them. Astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Alright, so I gotta wait for these guys to sprout. They take a second. And then I can go pick them. And now I have 3 Pikmin. Okay. So the numbers down here, this tells me how many Pikmin are by my side. This tells me how many Pikmin I have total. This tells me how many I have in the field, meaning that aren't stored in the onion. Once we get to the second day, they stay stored in the onion, and you don't have to take them all out. Because you can get quite a bit of them, so you might not want to have them all at once. They can die. Like I mentioned, I got really sad when I was a kid because they died and then I never played the game again. Alright, so now I have 5. So let's just go explore here. We can go up here, it looks like. So this kind of has, like, playing it in a higher resolution like this kind of has the problem of a lot of modern, like, HD versions of games, like especially the Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 7 and 9, where, I was wondering what that guy was doing over there. Where, oh, and also we can throw more Pikmin at them and they can help, and then it'll go faster. So yeah, the resolution has this problem where, like, when you up the resolution, it ups the resolution of, like, all the character models and stuff, but these backgrounds are still pretty blurry. So it doesn't look, fantastic. But it's really the best you can do for these older games. And we gotta wait for them to sprout. And then we'll, whoops. See, I was a little too early, so I ended up throwing them instead. And now we have 7 Pikmin. There was a little thing over here for 5 of them. Alright, so I'll put 6 on there and then 1 on here. Get this going. And then we're gonna have a whole army of these guys. So they're gonna go bring this over here. Alright. While they're doing that, I'm gonna pause and check the recording, so I'll be right back. Alright, everything appears to be in working order, so I am back now. I did bump my resolution down to 1080p, because the recording comes out in 1080p anyway, so there's not really any point to be playing it in 1440p. You don't really gain a whole lot. And it kind of blends to the background a little bit better the lower the resolution is. I don't think it'll make any difference in the video quality because, like I said, it comes out at 1080p. It might even look a little better since it doesn't have to do the downscaling, which might not be perfect. Alright, so we don't actually have a time limit on the first day. We can take as long as we want here. So I can go ahead and explore at my leisure, but I don't think there's anything else here. So you can see there's a 10 on this box, which means we need 10 Pikmin for it. But we're gonna put 14 on it, just to get it out of the way even faster. Well, it's a cutscene, so I don't know if it actually does move faster. So yeah. We have moved the box now. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and press A to pick sprouts, press A to grab Pikmin and release the throw, press B to call them, C to dismiss. Press down on... okay. Yep. Don't need to read all of that again. So we're gonna call them all with B, which I have mapped at the right mouse click. So here's an engine part. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? That's what these Pikmin are for. So if you throw one over here, you can see that we need 20. Alright, there you go. So we need more Pikmin first. So we're gonna have to grab some of these over here. One of you guys right there, one of you guys right there, one of you guys back there, and then 5 of you right here. And actually, I think there's nothing else back here. So you might as well all go over to this one. Just to make it go a little faster. I didn't mean to put 2 on that one, but whatever. So the mouse and keyboard controls work really well for this game. I've actually been kind of curious to try this with other games like Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were originally GameCube games, but they got ported to the Wii with these same type of controls where you're pointing the Wiimote at the screen, and in that game it actually controls the camera, so it's kind of like modern first-person shooter keyboard and mouse controls, except with the Wiimote as like the mouse. So it seems like it'll translate perfectly. So I'm gonna try that out too, I think. I don't think I'm gonna record Metroid Prime, but I'm gonna try the mouse and keyboard controls and I'm gonna play it like that. Because we have waited too long for a Metroid Prime trilogy on the Switch. So I have to take matters into my own hands. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Alright. There we go. Yeah, so like I mentioned, like the first recording I did of this it was really shaky. Like the screen would violently shake every time I moved, so hopefully that won't happen again. It doesn't seem to be happening anymore. The way I fixed it, in case anybody's curious, like if you do your own recordings, I ran OBS as an administrator. I normally just open it, but when you run it as an administrator, I guess it makes your it prioritizes your GPU for OBS. And I guess Dolphin was just using too much of my GPU, so it was making it like violently shake like that. So what are we doing in the engine? That's right. It seems to have fixed it, so hopefully we won't have that problem again. So we got all 25 on here, or you missed, so you're gonna come back with me, and then you need to go help. Everyone needs to do their part, except for me. I get to just, you know, lay back and relax and reap all the benefits. See, Pikmin right here, he's corporate America. These are the American people. That's what this game is trying to teach us about the dangers of capitalism. Alright, come on guys. I wonder why this one is still like a pale hue. Or maybe that's just the lighting. So there we go, our ship has an engine now. It doesn't have a lot more than that, but it has an engine. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly, but what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. So it looks like we're at the end of day 1. Yeah, I really like this music. This is what I'm using for my outro song. It's called End of Day. So we have only gotten red Pikmin so far, and even when I was playing the first time, I've only gotten red Pikmin. I don't really know what the differences are, so I guess we're gonna find out. I never got the other colored Pikmins. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or they have merely decided to join me for other reasons. Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocotet. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short amount of time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Alright, so we got 25 Pikmin, 29 days remaining. So we got 29 parts remaining and days remaining. So we need to do about 1 part a day. At least. So we're gonna save here. I always go to click, like as if I'm selecting the option, but that's not how this works. And now we can go to the Forest of Hope. We can also go here, but you know, it didn't really seem like there was anything more there. So I'm gonna go. Let's look at the ship's log. All right, so that's just what we just read. So let's go to the Forest of Hope. Forest of Hope. So this is like how far I got. I got like a couple minutes into the Forest of Hope before. So there are like actual enemies here that we'll have to watch out for. So now all the Pikmin are stored in here, and we can grab as many as we want. My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the Onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A. Okay. So I'm gonna take all of them, but you don't have to take all of them. And I'm gonna guess you can go back and store them too if you want to. So you go grab that. So we got a yellow thing now. We'll see what that does. This guy needs to get back in the party. So we got some stuff over here. These guys are drinking this yellow stuff. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Okay, so some Pikmin are growing flowers now. Yeah, you guys like all get in on this. Come on. Eat some. Alright, everybody here? Cool. Come here. Alright, what are we up to? 28 now? Alright. Oh, nope. We're at 30. Nope. Never mind, 28's our total. We're missing one. This guy. Oh no. It's like desynced a little bit. Alright. I think it's mostly fine. It's getting a little laggy in this area. It was last time too. Like the game is just slowing down. Which is probably just something to do with my computer, but I'm not sure. I have a good computer now. It should have plenty of power to run this and record at the same time, so I'm not sure why I'm getting a couple of lags here and there on this level. Come on, guys. So I don't know if we can take this one down too. It looks like it's a lot stronger than this guy. So I'm gonna guess no, at least not yet. So up here, this is our time limit. Okay, so when it gets to here, this is noon, which I think is like half of a day for us. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happens when we get to the end. Like if that's it for today, or if that's just like night, or what. I don't know why this is like desynced, but it's not ideal. So we need to go fight this guy. There we go. Alright, so nobody died. Except for him. Alright, you guys carry him. What is everybody doing? I thought we were all together. I guess not. Alright, so you guys carry him. You get that, you get that, you get that, you get that, you get that. There's lots over here. Alright, and then I need one guy on this one. There we go, and the rest of you, oh, one guy over here. You guys go fight this guy. 5 of you go carry this thing. Alright, or 7. I can't count. 2 of you can go take that. So we need to go that way. First, there's some enemies over here. But I'm gonna need to wait on that. So one mistake I made last time is letting Pikmin go in the water. They die when you do that. So I will not be doing that again. So we're gonna have a bunch of these guys in a second here. The enemies actually do give you Pikmin also. Probably the Pikmin they ate. I have more this time. I think it's because last time I actually lost some to the enemies. I couldn't really tell if I lost them or not. But last time at this point I had 50, and now I got 53. So we are doing well. Just gotta make sure we get them all out of the ground here. It is pretty tedious having to do this. And the solution of like rapidly tapping A doesn't really make it any better. Alright, is that everybody? Yeah, we got all 53 with us right now. That's the first number. So we're going to go... I'm gonna go this way first. I haven't been this way. So the first time when I was playing this, I went the other way. So I don't know what this way is. Those guys are dead. I can't tell if anybody died. Don't think so. You guys get over here. We need people on this. We need one on this. Alright. And now we need... Oh, that guy's a big guy. We're gonna need to watch out for him. We'll get a lot more Pikmin in a second, so... One more. Does that work? Alright, there we go. I don't know how many we need. Oh, no, I don't have enough. Never mind, come back. Come back. Oops, what's going on? Well, I see Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. Alright, you get that, you get that, you get that. We all got our duties. I don't want to wake this guy up, so you go grab that one. Ooh, don't go that way. What are you doing? Don't go right in front of him. Alright, I think we're okay though. Can we move this can? I'm not really sure what this is. Whoa, you can go inside of it. Can we do anything with it? Can they pick it up or no? It doesn't seem like it. Or I'm just throwing them badly. Alright, I guess not. Well, let's go reap all of the Pikmin we just got. Wow, there's a lot of guys here. Alright. It's gonna take like an hour. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is best for me to review my monitor's data. Alright, across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit, damage meter, and Pikmin gauges. Okay, from the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in the onion. To adjust my monitor, I can rotate the camera, blah blah blah. Yep, okay. So now I gotta get all these guys. Come on. You have to be like right next to them or else you end up throwing the Pikmin. Like, I feel like this is close enough. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I'm on a roll. Now I understand the repeatedly pressing A thing. Ah, okay. This wasn't working before, but I think it's because I didn't realize the first time I was playing this that you had to wait for them to sprout. This guy, this guy, this guy. Are we all good? We got 80 of them now. We're an army. Alright, should we try to take down the big guy? I don't know. It's kind of dangerous. Well, we can definitely take this back, so why don't we go ahead and do that first. I'll just put all 80 of them on it. I wonder if there's a way for... I think there is a way for me to just control the whole group at once. But I don't know what it is. So I'll just keep going. I'll just do it this way for now. I remember like moving the entire group around though. Oh, we reached our limit, it looks like. Only 60 people at a time on that. Alright, so... I can go this way, but I'm worried about waking this guy up, especially when we don't have the whole army. So there's that. We only have 19, so it's probably a little too dangerous to try to take him out. So I'll put these guys on the bridge duty. So this is as far as I got. I opened up the bridge. I didn't even grab this last time. I have way more Pikmin than I did before. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I have now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay. So, yeah, the first time I recorded, I opened this bridge and that was it. So once I get past here, I'll be completely blind once again. So they're on bridge duty. Let's see how these guys are doing. Well, they got their thing back, so I guess they're pretty much done. Oh, okay, I can just hold B down. That's really useful. Are there any Pikmin in here or no? I don't think so. Is there anything I can do here? Whoop. I have recovered 2 out of 30 ship parts. Just 3 more parts will increase the Dolphin's capabilities. While confirming the ship's status, I have taken the opportunity to repair my spacesuit. Okay. Oh, so I see my health over there now. Whoops. I need to get closer. There we go. I wonder if there's a way for me to save. Besides just like every day. Oh, these guys are on a roll over here. Here, you guys want some help? Who knows how many I'm allowed to like have on the bridge at a time though. You guys can just all go in there. Man, it takes a long time to get them all. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh no, what? Get back here. No! Come back. Come back. Ooh. Did he survive? Alright, phew. Okay. Alright, we almost had our first casualty. Nothing here? No, these look like they need to, like, sprout. I don't know. No, nothing's happening. Let's go this way. Everybody be careful. Come on, are you kidding me? Get back here. Oh, what are you guys doing? No, you're gonna die. Oh my god, you idiots. What the heck? Why would they do that? They couldn't just go to the shore over here? Oh my god, I can't even cross a bridge without having 8 casualties. Man. I was really hoping to have as few deaths as possible here. But it looks like that won't be possible, so let's just attack this guy. I've had a few casualties here. It looks like casualties are just unavoidable. I just lost 6 more. Whoops. No, you guys can keep carrying him. My bad. I guess that's their limit. Alright, can we go? Oh yeah, you guys can do this. I'm not gonna go there now though. Let's go back and see what's happening over here. So even if the day ends, we at least got one part accomplished. So that's good. So we got a few Pikmin here. Alright, so we're gonna I'm gonna stop here for today. So we're gonna pick this up on the next episode. We'll have these Pikmin and then we'll continue on into that next area. I think our day might be over here soon. I'm not sure if the day ends when it gets to the end there or if it just becomes night or what. But we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys are enjoying this and I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.